Hello, my loves, and welcome to everything you need to know about the flower arranging skill. I am so excited to do this video. I've been talking about doing it for a long time. I've been working on it for a long time, but it took some time to get things to where I wanted them to be, and to get the time to really sit down and give this video the focus and attention that it's going to require, because it is going to be a lot. The first thing that I want to make very clear about the flower arranging skill is that number one, in order to even have access to the flower arranging skill, you are going to need The Sims 4 Seasons. Once you have The Sims 4 Seasons, you will have access to the flower arranging skill. The next thing I want to make very clear is the quality of your arrangements, and therefore how much your arrangements are worth, correlates directly to the quality of the flowers that you are using. In this specific instance, Cecilia is level 10 gardening skill, and she has tons of beautiful flowers out here. We have begonias, we have orchids, we have birds of paradise, we've got roses, we've got snapdragons, chrysanthemums, bluebells. Friends, we have it all. And they are all perfect quality. So because her plant quality is perfect, if she uses the flowers that she harvests from these plants out here, her arrangements are going to be worth more money and they are going to sell for more. At the beginning, you can make arrangements with a few types of flowers. You can make arrangements with tulips, holly, daisies, dahlias, chrysanthemums, bluebells, and begonias. Now, she already has a couple of flowers in the inventory of her flower arranging table. So in order to make flower arrangements, you are going to need the violets or blue flower arranging table that can be purchased in the skills section of build buy mode. Once you have this, you can place it down, pick the swatch color you want, and start making your arrangements. In order to store flowers inside your flower arranging table, just click on your flower arranging table and select the open button. That will bring up the inventory for your flower arranging table, and you can drag flowers directly from your inventory into the inventory of the flower arranging table. I will say it is not necessary to store flowers in the flower arranging table inventory. If your sim has them in their inventory, they are still accessible to you while using the flower arranging table. However, I like to store them in the flower arranging table because it just frees up some of my sim's inventory space. We do have one bluebell of normal quality in our flower arranging table. And so because she does have this bluebell, let's go ahead and make our first arrangement. We're going to click the bluebell arrangement, and originally what would cost $9 is only going to cost us $6 to make because we already have one bluebell. Now, please make sure if you want to use the fresh flowers that you have in your inventory or in the flower arranging table inventory, you have the use fresh ingredients box checked. If this box is unchecked, you will have to pay full price for all flowers used in your arrangements, and therefore will make less profit and will also have lower quality arrangements. So we're going to make sure that the use fresh ingredients box is checked, and we're going to make a bluebell arrangement. There is a small glitch with the flower arranging table, and I'm going to let you know this ahead of time. If you see this in your game, don't worry, it's not a huge deal. But when you finish your flower arrangements, sometimes when you take them off of the table, some of the flowers will stay floating in this general area. It can be a little annoying, but if you just go to manage worlds, or if you exit to the main menu and then come back in, those will disappear. Not a huge deal, like I said, but it can be a little aesthetically annoying. Cecilia has completed her first flower arrangement and has acquired a flower arranging skill number 1. Cecilia's new flower arranging skill will allow her to make flower arrangements on the table. As the skill level increases, more related interactions will unlock. So we have our first bluebell flower arrangement. It is poor quality, but the flowers are in pristine condition. Flowers will deteriorate with time, so please make sure that you are using the freshest flowers possible if you want the best quality arrangements. Obviously, within the first couple levels, you're going to want to just stick with making level 1 arrangements. You're not going to want to move up to making higher level arrangements until about level 4 of the flower arranging skill, and I'll explain a little bit more why once we get to that level. Once you have finished your first flower arrangement, you have a couple different options when you click on that arrangement. The first option is to just take a photo of the arrangement. You can show off your work if there are Sims nearby. You can sell the flower arrangement directly from the table. Once you hit flower arranging level 3, you should be able to scent your flower arrangements, and we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get to level 3. You have the option to place the flower arrangement in your inventory, list it on Plopsy if you have the Sims for Nifty Knitting. You can view the flower arrangement, make it an heirloom with the Sims for Life and Death, or you can add a vase. There are tons of different vase options, and I'm going to show you as many as possible. We're just going to go in order, so we'll add a little pink vase to this one. So this is what the pink vase looks like. And I'm going to get rid of this welcome wagon because I'm really not interested in that right now. And now I'm going to go ahead and sell this flower arrangement for $6. So unfortunately, we didn't make any money off of that flower arrangement. We're still at $100. And that is just because for the first couple arrangements, you're really not going to make any money. You're probably going to lose a little bit of money. We're going to go ahead and make another arrangement. Like I said in the beginning, we are going to stick with the level 1 arrangements, the cheapest options, for as long as possible. Just until we start really making a little bit of money on these arrangements. So we're going to go ahead and make a daisy arrangement because that one is also only going to cost us $9 to make. You'll notice there's still some bluebells here. That's that glitch I was telling you guys about earlier. It happens to me every time I use the flower arranging table. I'm not sure why. I really hope it gets fixed soon, but it is what it is for right now. We've finished our arrangement. You can drag these arrangements right off the flower arranging table and place them on countertops, shelves, displays, all kinds of things. You can also give these as gifts, which we'll talk about a little bit more later. But we're going to go ahead and add a vase to this one. We'll add the pink glitter vase to this one. Perfect. Isn't it beautiful? And we'll go ahead and sell that for $6. So we actually had a $3 loss on that one because we're just so low in our skill. So this is when having the flowers available in your inventory really comes in handy as you're kind of trying to build this skill. You want to have as many flowers as possible in your inventory to make these level 1 arrangements so that you don't lose that little bit of money. I know $8 or $3 doesn't sound like a lot, but it can be if you have a sim that doesn't have hardly any money at all. So we're going to go ahead and add a vase to this one as well. We'll do the party confetti vase so you guys can see what that one looks like. Super cute. And we'll sell that one for $6. Again, a $3 loss. So that's a little bit unfortunate. We'll make another arrangement of bluebells. We're just at this point really trying to build that skill up and try to get that skill as high as possible. She's now reached flower arranging skill level 2, so she can now make arrangements with roses, snapdragons, and crocuses. I'm not sure why we didn't get the little pop-up that said that she had reached level 2, but that's fine. Now that she has reached level 2 and made a level 1 arrangement, you'll notice the quality is still poor. She's still not making great arrangements, but that's okay. We're just going to continue to work on building this flower arranging skill. This is why I said you want to stick with these kind of $9 cheapy options until you get your flower arranging skill up to about level 3, level 4. All right, here's another one done. We're going to go ahead and add a green vase to this one and sell that one again for $6. I know it seems like we're losing a lot of money, and in the very beginning, you're going to. It's just part of it. This is why you want, like I said, to have these flowers available in your inventory if you can. But in Cecilia's case, she doesn't have any flowers available to her right now. So she's just doing the best with what she has in order to try to make a little bit of money. Here's another arrangement finished. We're going to go ahead and add a fired ceramic vase to this one. So that's what that one looks like. Go ahead and sell that one. And then I think what I may have her do is I may have her just take a little nap on the couch, and we'll wait until tomorrow morning to make any more. That way, maybe we can harvest some flowers from our garden out here, and maybe that'll make a little bit more of a difference. All right, you guys, Cecilia's flowers have bloomed, thank goodness. So we're gonna have her head out and harvest all of these flowers. That way she has some flowers available to her in her flower arranging table. Now that Cecilia has some flowers in her inventory, I'm going to go ahead and open up the inventory of the flower arranging table and place these flowers in here. Perfect. All of Cecilia's flowers have now been placed in the flower arranging table. We're going to have her go ahead and make a arrangement. And again, we're sticking with these little, cheapy arrangements that we can make for $0. So anything we can make for $0 that's level 1 is going to be pretty good for us. So let's go ahead and do a holly, a level 1 arrangement. And this cost us $0 to make. So we're just kind of doing this one because it's not going to cost us any money to make, and everything we're going to get from this is going to be profit. All right, Cecilia has reached level 3 of the flower arranging skill. We can now make arrangements with begonias, dahlias, and tulips, and we can scent our arrangements with snowdrop and crocuses. But you can only scent arrangements that are excellent quality or higher. So now, because we've used perfect quality flowers, she has made an excellent quality level 1 arrangement. In order to scent an arrangement, you do have to have the flowers in your Sims inventory. They cannot be in the flower arranging table inventory. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the next vase, which would be a little fall vase. That's very, very cute. We'll open up her inventory, and because we're level 3, we can scent with snowdrops or crocuses. So let's see which one we can find. Here's a snowdrop. So let's go ahead and grab one of those, and we'll put it in Cecilia's inventory. Now that Cecilia has it in her inventory, we'll click on our flower arrangement and click scent with, and then we have the option to scent it with our snowdrop. So Cecilia's gonna sprinkle a little bit of magic on this little flower arrangement. And now that this arrangement has been scented with a snowdrop, we can kind of pull this arrangement over here so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? And if we select this, we can have the option to watch wisps. Now this option will only come up if an arrangement is scented with snowdrops. Once you click on the watch wisps option, your sim will walk over to the arrangement and kind of look at it a little bit. You'll see these little sprite-like things just kind of floating around the arrangement, and Cecilia's going to spend a little bit of time just standing there watching them. Now that Cecilia has finished watching the wisps, she has a cute little moodlet that says Wisp Watcher from Seasons Scent Response. Watching these wisps makes Sims believe they can do anything. That's a lot of S's in one sentence, but now we can click on this and we can sell this for $42. We have now made a grand total of $24 from our flower arrangements, but now that she has level 3 flower arranging, she's going to be able to start making a little bit more money, and we're going to be able to make arrangements that are higher quality. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick another one that's going to cost me $0 to make at the lowest level. So I'm going to use level 1 chrysanthemums, $0. So we now have our white chrysanthemums. It is excellent quality, so we are able to scent it. So let's find a crocus flower in here. Here is a crocus flower. This is what they look like, and we'll have her go ahead and scent this. It does have to be on the flower arranging table for you to be able to scent it, but we're going to have her go ahead and scent it with the crocus flower. Let's go ahead and add a vase to this. It's time for the black vase. Look at that. And look, we have bees on it now that it's been scented with the crocus flower. And you'll see this kind of mist sort of coming off of the flower arrangement. Now, this one's a little harder to show you because she doesn't have a beehive, but this scenting a flower arrangement with crocuses produces a calming effect on beehives. It's about 6 full squares in range. if you can put this within 6 full squares from a beehive, it will keep your bees calm, which I think is lovely. So we're going to have her go ahead and sell this arrangement for $120. Again, this cost us $0 to make. It's a level 1 arrangement. So we made a decent amount of money on that bad boy. Let's go ahead and make another arrangement. Let's see. Do we have anything we can make for $0? We do. So the next thing that we can make for $0 at the lowest level is a level 2 arrangement for $0. It is the rosy disposition, and we'll use 2 roses and 2 snapdragons, or we can do the dualistic dragons for $0 and use 4 snapdragons. Let's go ahead and do the rosy disposition. That one's worth a little more to begin with, and therefore it's going to make us the most amount of profit. So this is what that arrangement looks like. Very beautiful. We'll go ahead and add a bird nest vase to this. Oh, isn't that pretty? And we can sell this for $360. I'm telling you guys, once you start using fresh flowers and stuff like that, and you get those flowers to perfect quality, get them really high quality, you can make so much money off of this skill. It's a little bit insane. So let's scroll down here and see what we can make for $0. Here's one that we can make for $0. It's still a level 2 arrangement. So we'll go ahead and make this crocus arrangement. Now, I'm not going to show you every single type of arrangement. I think that kind of spoils the fun a little bit. We're just going to make, a few of them, and I'll show you guys what some of them look like. She has now reached flower arranging skill level 4. Now, this is when things really start to get good. So we can make arrangements with snowdrops, lilies, and Christmas roses. We can also scent our arrangements with daisies and bluebells, and our level 1 floral arrangements will automatically be of higher quality regardless of the quality of the flowers that we use. So this is when you can kind of start branching out a little bit more and making the level 2 arrangements that will cost you a little bit of money to make, and you won't lose as much money on those. So let's add a white gold vase to this one. Beautiful. And we can sell this one for $90. All right, so let's go ahead and make another arrangement. We can now scent with daisies and bluebells. So we don't have any daisies or bluebells, which is a little bit disappointing. So I'll have to show you what the daisies and bluebells do a little bit later once we are able to harvest more tomorrow. But let's go ahead and make this arrangement with the begonias because those won't cost us anything. All right, here's our cute little begonia arrangement. Let's add a little vase. We'll do the white glitter vase. Oh, the white glitter vase is already on it. Great. So now we can sell this one for $230. Again, we paid nothing because we already had the flowers in our inventory. This is one of those skills that you can make just ridiculous amounts of money with very little effort if you just have the flowers already in your inventory. So we have more begonias we can use. Let's go ahead and make a tulip arrangement. We've got some tulips, so let's do a little bit of a different arrangement. Here's our little tulip arrangement. It's very cute. We'll go ahead and add a transparent vase to this one. And then this one is going to sell for $140. But we've already made over $900. We've made almost $1,000 already. Here's this arrangement. Very, very pretty. Let's go ahead and add another vase. It's time for a summer vase on this one. Ooh, that's pretty. See, I haven't seen all of these vases. This one sells for $272. We've still got quite a few flowers in here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have Cecilia go ahead and go to bed for the night because I want to be able to show you what the scents for the bluebells and the daisies do. So let's have her kind of go to bed for the night, and then we'll pick up in the morning when she's able to harvest her flowers. All right, y'all, the garden is ready to be harvested. So Cecilia's going to come out here and grab all of her flowers, and then we'll head back inside and get started on another flower arrangement. We're going to go ahead and use a holly arrangement. It's a level 1 arrangement, and it's going to cost us $0 to make because we already have the holly in our inventory. And we'll scent this one with daisies just so that I can show you the little moodlet that you get for the daisy scent. All right, we're going to scent this one. Hello, why can't I scent it with daisies? Turns out Cecilia didn't have a daisy plant, so I had to go ahead and get a daisy plant going, but I do have a daisy in my inventory now, so we're going to go ahead and come in and scent this with daisies once she's done watering her garden. All right, she is scenting this little holly arrangement with daisies. Let's go ahead and add a vase. The next one was a steel vase. Ooh, that's really pretty. All right, so once you have scented your arrangement with daisies, it gives you joy. So if we click on it and we choose the joy and sunshine option, she'll kind of look at it a little bit, and then we'll get this cute little moodlet that says flowers of joy and sunshine. Looking at these flowers brings out happy, good feelings. Oh, so cute. Let's sell that one for $42. And then we'll get started on our next arrangement, which we will scent with bluebells. And again, she doesn't have bluebells. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, and we're going to spawn a couple of bluebells real fast. And we're going to plant one of these really quick so that she has a bluebell plant out here. All right, we'll go ahead and do a chrysanthemum arrangement because, again, it's going to cost us $0 to make. Now, the joy and sunshine, when you sent it with daisies, we got the joy and sunshine moodlet. But when you give a flower arrangement that has been scented with daisies as a gift, the recipient of the gift will receive the same moodlet. All right, let's go ahead and add our vase to this one. The next one is a spring vase. Oh, how cute is that? Let's go ahead and scent this one with our bluebells. Now, bluebells give timelessness, so it slows the rotting process of your flowers. Now, according to Carl's Sims 4 guide, it may stop the rotting process altogether, but he didn't say that was like a for sure thing. But if you're going to run a florist shop, if you have the Sims 4 Get to Work, flower arrangements can be sold in retail lots. And so this can be really, really helpful when selling your flower arrangements in a retail store setting. We are so close to level 5, and I am wondering what we should make next. I think we'll do a dozen white roses. All right, we've reached level 5 of the flower arranging skill. Cecilia can now make arrangements with orchids and birds of paradise. She can also scent her arrangements with roses and dahlias, and their level 2 floral arrangements will also be of higher quality. So now our level 2 arrangements will automatically get a boost regardless of the kind of flowers or the quality of the flowers that we use. Now, what better scent to use for a dozen white roses than, of course, a rose scent? So let's go ahead and scent these with roses. All right, scent with rose. And I will give you guys one guess as to the moodlet that you get for scenting with roses. You guessed it. Fill with passion. If you click on that option, it will make your sim flirty. Yes, indeed. And I love the little hearts that come off the flower arrangement. I think that's so cute. Floral passion. The aroma of this flower arrangement just fills Sims with passion. Now, this is another one of those that if you give it as a gift, the recipient of that gift will receive the same flirty moodlet. Let's go ahead and make a dualistic dragons. And that one we will scent with dahlias. All right, we finished our arrangement. Let's add our vase here. I think next was the ruby vase because we didn't do it on the last one. And we're going to scent this one with dahlias. Once you scent a arrangement with dahlias, I bet you can guess by this black rain cloud, yes, it will make your sim sad. If you click on the arrangement and select Weep from Beauty, your sim will get a +3 sad moodlet. Moved by beauty. Sadness emanates from this flower arrangement. And again, If you give this flower arrangement as a gift, the recipient will receive the same moodlet. I'm going to have Cecilia continue to work on making some arrangements until we reach level 6 of the flower arranging skill, and I can show you a little bit more. All right, y'all, Cecilia has finally reached level 6 of the flower arranging skill. She can now scent her arrangements with snapdragons and chrysanthemums, and our level 3 floral arrangements will get a quality boost. Cecilia has just finished this begonia arrangement. We're gonna have her add a purple vase to this one, very cute. And now we're going to scent with Snapdragon. Now, the Snapdragon scent will have all of these random little things popping off of it, but if you click on it and click Rude News, it will give your sim a +2 angry moodlet from Disrespect Scent Response. What's with all the talkback? It's quite aggravating. So let's go ahead and sell this one. This one sold for $230. We'll make another arrangement really quick. We're just going to make a cheap one, probably just daisies is fine. And then we will scent it with chrysanthemum. All right, let's go ahead and scent this one with chrysanthemum. And you'll get these cute little smiley faces. If we go ahead and click on it, we have the option full of friendship. This will give your sim a +2 happy moodlet. And I believe that moodlet lasts for about 2 hours. Again, giving it as a gift will give the same result, as well as the Snapdragon one. That one also will make them angry if you give it to them, give it to another sim as a gift. I would like to point out to you that Cecilia has now made $3,000 from her flower arrangements. We'll check back when we reach level 7 of the flower arranging skill. I also wanted to show you guys, now that we've reached level 6 of the flower arranging skill, she has the option to make arrangements with orchids, and this originally would have been $562 if I had to purchase the orchids to make this arrangement. I didn't. I already had the orchids in my inventory, but it's going to sell for $750. This is the point in the skill. Once you get these really good flowers and start being able to keep them in your inventory and grow them and have a steady supply of them, this is when you're really going to start to make big bucks. All right, y'all, we have reached level 7 of the flower arranging skill. We can now scent our arrangements with tulips and Christmas roses, and our level 4 arrangements will also have a boost to their quality. Now that we have finished this arrangement, let's go ahead and add a little vase to this. We only have 2 more vases to go. We have a Winterfest vase. Cute. It's got little snowflakes on it. Let's go ahead, and you'll notice now we have the option to scent with a rare flower. Now we're just going to choose scent with, and we have the option to scent these with tulips. So you're going to find tulips under the regular scent category. So we're going to scent this one with tulips. And you'll notice it's got this kind of golden glow about it. Now you'll notice if we click on this one doesn't give us an option to click on it and get a moodlet from it or anything. We can sell it for almost $2,000, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and put this in our inventory because I'm going to show you what that does here in just a moment. So Cecilia just got on the phone and invited her romantic interest, Mr. Dustin Broke, over to her house. All right, so Cecilia's boyfriend, Dustin, has arrived, and Cecilia and Dustin, I've added him to the household just so I can show you something here in a minute, but Cecilia is a little bit non-committal, but that doesn't mean that she wants Dustin, you know, messing around with anybody else. So she's going to go to romance. We're going to go to affection, and we are going to give a romantic gift. We're going to scroll all the way down to the Paradise in Pink, and we're going to give him this romantic gift. All right, now that Cecilia has given Dustin this gift, okay, something is not right because normally you get a moodlet. That says like faithful or something, and your romantic partner cannot romance with anybody else for like 48 hours or something like that. I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to make another arrangement and scent it with tulips again and see if I can get it to work. I'm not sure why it wasn't working the other time, and we'll just sell this and get our our almost $2,000. All right, Cecilia's finished that next arrangement. We're going to go ahead and scent with Tulip, okay? And now let's go ahead and put this in our inventory, and then we'll go to Dustin again and we'll go affection, give romantic gift, and then we'll give him this arrangement scented with tulips. And then we'll see if it gives her the moodlet that it's supposed to. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I mean, they are romantic partners. That is her boyfriend. I think. Yeah, that's her partner. So it should work. This is really odd. It's not giving her the moodlet that it normally does. I've had it work for me before because I put it in a tips and tricks video, like a 5 things you didn't know about The Sims 4 video. So I find it odd that it's not working this time around, but I don't know. It is what it is at this point. I'm going to go ahead and remove Dustin from the family because we really don't need him now at this point. So our next scent option is to scent an arrangement with Christmas roses. And I figure what better sort of arrangement to make to scent with Christmas roses than holly, which is also associated with Christmas. So we have her make this holly one. I just for fun am going to add a little Winterfest vase to this one. Cute. Actually, did we do the winter vase yet? I don't think we did. Let's add a winter vase to this one instead of the Winterfest. Oh, cute. Okay. So now, in order to scent with a Christmas rose, I have to make sure that I have one in my inventory. Okay. So Christmas roses will be under rare flowers instead of just the regular scent with. So you have to click scent with rare flower, and then we can choose the Christmas rose. Once we scent with the Christmas rose, we will have some Z's kind of coming off of our flower arrangement here. So if we click on our arrangement and click feeling drowsy, she's going to go to bed. Now, according to Carl's Sims 4 guide, if it's on the floor, they may just fall asleep on the floor, but this basically puts your sim kind of in a coma. Their needs will stay full, they will not decay, but they can sleep for a really long time until you cancel their sleep. They'll just sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep. When they wake up from their sleep, their needs will need to be refilled, but it could be useful for, saying somebody's in a coma or, something like that. It could be useful for kind of doing something like that. But we're going to go ahead and wake her up, and we're going to have her come downstairs, and I'm going to refill all of her needs because right now I have her needs set, or I did have her needs set to where they won't decay because I really don't want to spend forever filling her needs while I'm trying to do the flower arranging stuff. So we'll check back in a little bit when she is ready for level 8 of the flower arranging skill. All right, Cecilia has now reached flower arranging level 8. We can scent our arrangements with begonias and birds of paradise, and our level 5 arrangements will also be of higher quality. So we're going to go ahead and scent with a rare flower. And now we can scent with begonias and birds of paradise. Let's do begonias first. So this is the cursed scent, and it is actually a masterpiece. She did so well on this one. It's a masterpiece. But if you give a sim a arrangement that has been scented with begonias, it does have the cursed effect. And when it's given as a gift, the recipient of that gift will receive a +3 dazed moodlet. And I believe that moodlet lasts about 24 hours. She's finished her next arrangement, so we are going to scent this one with birds of paradise. And when you scent a arrangement with birds of paradise, it does have the magnificence effect. It gives a +2 confident moodlet when you click on your arrangement and select Be Magnificent. And it should give the same effect when given as a gift. This one is also a masterpiece, and this one sells for $4,575. Once you get to this point, you guys, you're going to be making so much money, you will have no idea what to do with all of it. At this point, level 5 is when you unlock all of the different arrangements. So there will be, I don't believe there's any extra arrangements you unlock after level 5. So once you hit skill level 5, you have unlocked all arrangements you can possibly unlock. It's around this, kind of point where paying to make some of these arrangements really doesn't make a big deal anymore, because you're going to make so much money off of these arrangements. Your skill is so high. If you're using perfect quality flowers, you're going to make so much money off of these arrangements. That $800 that I just paid in order for her to make this arrangement is going to be a drop in the bucket compared to what it's going to be worth when we sell it for $1,100. So that was like a $400 profit on that, just that one. And that one wasn't even a masterpiece. You guys saw the one we made earlier that was a masterpiece. So I've cheated a little bit, and she has now reached level 9 of the flower arranging skill. And at level 9 of the flower arranging skill, we can now scent our arrangements with lilies and with death flowers. Now, Cecilia has been out here in the garden, and she was actually able to harvest 2 death flowers from this spliced plant over here. So I had her plant 1. That way she'll at least have 1 death flower here. I am going to have her go ahead and fertilize this as well. Not that this really matters to any of you guys, but I just want to make sure that she has some nice quality death flowers to be able to use. Now, this death flower is going to be normal quality, but we are going to go over and scent this arrangement with the death flower. Now, when you scent an arrangement with the death flower, we're not going to actually do this one, but it will not have any options when you click it, but it will look like this. And if you give this as a gift, the recipient will age up. If you give a flower arrangement scented with death flower to an elder, you guessed it, they will die. So just keep that in mind as you're making your arrangements and giving them away as gifts. It's pretty important that you make sure that unless you want that elder to die, you didn't scent their flower arrangement with death flower. So she's made another low level arrangement, no big deal, but we're going to scent this one with lilies. And with lilies, it will look like this once you've scented it. And then if you click Creative Skill Inspiration, you will get, you guessed it, an inspired moodlet that should last about 2 hours. Feeling very inspired by having this arrangement. So precious. And we are almost finished. I'm going to have her make one more arrangement so that we can scent it with the very last flower. We have reached flower arranging skill level 10, and we can now scent our flower arrangements with orchids. Now this, I think, is super, super cool. And we're going to let her just kind of finish this really quick so that we can scent this arrangement and I can show you what it does. The arrangement is finished. We're going to go ahead and scent with a rare flower, and we are going to be able to scent this with orchids. Orchids are way cool when you scent the arrangement. Once you're done scenting the arrangement, it will glow orange like this, and you can click on it and select Inhale Life Essence. And when she does this, I want you to watch her age bar, y'all. She has 5 days until she ages up. Boom, 6 days. She immediately has another day added to her lifespan, and you can only do this every 24 hours with this arrangement, but I still think it's very, very cool. I know this was a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. If there's another skill like this that you would like to see an in-depth look at every single level and what each interaction in that level gets you, please leave a comment down below. Let me know which skill do you guys want to see next, and we will get started on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would mean so much to me. If you are a member of the channel, thank you so much. I will see you all next time.